Jesus Christ, why don't you come save my life now? Open my eyes, blind me with your light now.
Well, VFX2, got a few things to say about your video. Firstly, Christians do not bravely voice their opinion. There's nothing inherently brave about voicing a Christian opinion. The majority of the world already agrees with you. The atheist who is willing to put his face on the internet in defense of reason is the one who's brave. We go out there huddled under enemy fire and outnumbered. In actuality, Christians find excuses to silence atheist remarks instead of addressing them. It's a common problem. I do know that sometimes you address atheist remarks, and I got to give you a thumbs up for that. Christians feel perfectly justified in saying the most horrible things about anyone who disagrees with them. Yet when an atheist has something rational to say, the Christian cries, "Oppression, you're oppressing me. You're trampling my beliefs, my faith." And yet with around half the world's population, who do you suppose is persecuting the Christians? As far as claiming blasphemous names and whatnot, how is it blasphemy to address Hebrews 9:22? It's right here, Holy Bible, the New King James Version. It says here in the book of Hebrews, probably should have pulled this up beforehand, sorry about that. Chapter 9, verse 22. "And according to the law, almost all things are purged with blood, and without shedding of blood there is no remission." God is the one who decided what circumstances were necessary for forgiveness to take place. God is the one who wrote the rules on how sin is put under remission, and yet God wrote it into the rules that a blood sacrifice is necessary. And yet you claim that it's blasphemous to say that God demands blood, and yet your own Bible claims that God demands blood. So there you have it as far as that goes. But I'm going to go ahead and address your actual claims that you make in the video. If God had made Adam perfect, Adam would have never made an imperfect decision. You know, there's the whole free will versus being a mindless robot argument that goes on. And I can see that. I wouldn't want to be a mindless robot, and it would be terrible. So that argument's not a problem for me. As a matter of fact, I would tend to agree with the theist as far as that goes. But the point is that if God had made Adam perfect, then Adam would have made a perfect decision. Since Adam made an imperfect decision, he wasn't perfect to begin with. If he wasn't perfect to begin with, he was created flawed, and God is now punishing us for being the flawed creation that he made. You talk about an insane man. Quite frankly, an insane man cannot commit murder, as murder implies both knowledge and intent. If the insane man does not intend to kill, or the insane man does not understand that what he's doing is wrong, or that he's killing somebody, then he's not committed murder. Which is why we don't punish insane people for murder. We institutionalize them. We treat the insanity. God, on the other hand, does not. He punishes everyone equally based upon whether or not they ever accepted Jesus as Lord or not, regardless of whether they actually have ever done anything wrong. That's not justice. We do not routinely kill animals who kill people unless it happens repeatedly within an urbanized area, such as some of the parks surrounding certain cities in Alaska or places in California that are a little bit close to mountain lion habitats and things of that nature. And the thing is, we don't routinely kill them, and we don't kill them based on a single murder. We kill them when it's a repeated problem. Regardless, we execute them quickly, and only for the sake of protecting people. God, however, doesn't simply remove the supposed problem. Instead, he takes those who you would consider to be a problem and has them tortured for eternity in a lake of fire. It's not the same thing. You claim that God is righteous and just, while also claiming that Jesus' sacrifice proves it, and that Jesus saved us from the sin caused by Adam. But if God were truly just, he wouldn't eternally torture, he would rehabilitate. He would do so without demanding blood, and he wouldn't hold us accountable for the actions of a man who's been dead for over 5,000 years.
Jesus Christ, why don't you come save my life now?